Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Tuesday, and welcome to the United Spot YouTube Live. I honestly, I usually start off with a video or two, but tonight is very, very special to me because I've never seen anything more fake in my entire life, and I've seen a lot of stuff. But this takes the cake as far as stage goes. Now we got I mean, Ilhan Omar weighs what about 30 pounds? She's what 3 feet tall, and she gets sprayed with some mysterious liquid and a normal response from somebody that's small. And obviously I've seen her with other women. She's a very frail, very weak looking person, right? And immediately she comes off and puts her arm in the air and goes chasing after her attacker. The biggest, fakest, stagiest. I've literally never seen anything more staged in my entire life. It's like the most staged thing I've ever seen in all staged stages ever. So, and you wouldn't believe the response from her as far as her saying that, "Oh, I'm a fighter," and I grew up in war and all. Give me a break, like literally, like okay. We all know what this is, okay? This is a cover up to make everyone feel sorry for her and poor me, Ilhan. Let let's dive in real quick of what this is really about. Really about. Okay, so in May of 2025, Omar filed her 2024 financial disclosure with the U.S. House Clerk. So it's required by members of Congress. So and this form reported a significant a significant increase in asset values tied to her husband, and that's Tim, old Timmy boy, not Tim Walz. It's Tim Minette. But his business interests have taken quite the large bankroll here. So Rose Lake Capital, it was a management firm that was co-founded by Minette and valued between $5 and $25 million in 2024, and that's a sharp jump. So you have to understand, I'm not a financial expert, okay, but I do know some things. But to jump from $1,000 or $1 to $1,000, that's pretty crazy. But then there's the S Crew LLC. It's a California based. It's very strangely spelled. It's Est Crew LLC, and it's a California based winery in Santa Rosa. I remember somebody in the comments section a couple days ago said that they were from Santa Rosa, so I thought that was what a coincidence. But it's Minette is a partner there, and this particular winery is valued between $1 and $5 million in 2024, and which was a jump from 15,000 to 50,000. I believe in 2023. So strange things are afoot at the Circle K. And so these ranges reflect the total reported value of businesses, not necessarily Minette's personal ownership or stake or, Omar's indirect interest, but combined with other minor assets and liabilities, um, she's doing some stuff. Now, will anything happen? President Trump said that she's going to be investigated. We've all seen that before. No disrespect to President Trump, but come on. Seriously. She should have been thrown out of Congress years ago. Years and years ago. So Omar has Ilhan Omar has literally repeatedly, she's repeatedly denied any personal wealth surge, and which is very easy to do. You walk up to her and she's, "Hey, do you have 30 million?" "No, I don't have $30 million." "No, I don't have $30 million." So it's very easy to just, "No, I don't have $30 million. What are you talking about?" But she describes the figures as misleading, noting that they represent full business valuations, not her husband's individual share, which is a lie. And then she has pointed to her ongoing debts and stated her husband's business generated little personal income from so less than 20,000 from stakes in 2024 per some reports. So come on, something's going on here. So, but the winery and fraud allegations, okay, together along with her brother. Come on, seriously. I mean, come on, stop screwing around. And I really don't even care if you arrest her. I don't care. I would rather you take all her money and deport her. Just get her out of here. Get her just out. Go away. Nobody. I don't understand. And then to pull this crap today, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm telling you right now. That was the most staged thing I had ever seen in all my years of watching staged things. That was, I mean, at least rehearse it a couple times. If you're gonna do something and you want people to believe it, okay, and really feel it to where it's like, wow, that just happened. You got to practice it a few times. That's why they have choreograph. They should have had Paula Abdul come in and choreograph the whole thing before they did. This was horrible execution is what it was. And I'm not saying that in a derogatory sense as far as that. I'm saying like the way they executed it, it was horrible. It was horrible. I could have done a better job, and I'm not even a professional actor. But with the resources that she has, all the money she has, and all the people she knows, she could have taken an acting class and worked this out to where stunts, all kinds of stuff. I mean, it was horrible. It was very, 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 very horrible. So in January of this year, well, it was this, or we're not in February yet. So yeah, January. So just not too long ago, actually. I believe it was yesterday. President Trump claimed that the DOJ and Congress are looking at Ilhan Omar. They're looking. So we'll see what happens with that. She left Somalia with nothing, and now she's worth more than $44 million. $44 million. How does that even make any sense? Now, I don't even want to get into the Marjorie Taylor Greene and the AOC and the Nancy Pelosi. I want to focus on Ilhan Omar tonight because it needs to be focused on. Because now I've been a huge supporter of getting rid of Ilhan Omar from Congress for many, many years. All since the beginning. It was as soon as she opened up her mouth, I wanted her out of Congress. I wanted her out. You are correct, LR. It was no. Jussie Smollett. Okay, I can respect Jussie Smollett after watching Omar's stupid attempt. Like literally, I have so much respect for Jussie Smollett as an actor now, knowing that he at least went above and beyond, at least practiced. Okay. Ilhan Omar put no effort into it and thought she could just slide by. And this was a bad move. So President Trump is claiming that they're looking into it. But Omar has responded dismissively, accusing Trump of panicking and deflecting from his own issues. Okay. Oh gosh, he just makes me so pissed off. You know what? Please, if there's anything that the government can do, please, I will trust you. If you do this one thing, deport Ilhan Omar, please. Dude, please. That's all I want for Christmas. That's all I want for Christmas. That's it. I want for my birthday, any donations I ever begged for. That is the only thing I want. And then I will take steps to finally begin to attempt to trust the government. But please, I'm begging you. But anyways, so you know what? I want to say hello to Raging Patriots. Brian Sevenikuda, You Learn. John Castaneda is here with Jeffrey Smith. Lucille Griffin is here with Yukon Man. Great to see you here, Yukon Man. High Speed Drifter. Eric Bernard is here with Chuck Wilcox. We've got Jim Doon. Jay Dubler. I probably just butchered your name. I'm sorry. I'm just going to call you Jay. High Speed Drifter. Chris Mathers has the Beaver. Let me see. We got Tamara Jordan. Lady Aish. Lady. Ellen Pelkey is here with Karen Irwin. Great to see you here. Bob Cox. John Castaneda, Yukon Man. LR is in the house with T Dizzle. Joe Thanks is here too as well. And so instead of just blabbing about this, Robert, great to see you here. Well, since wasn't screaming in agony, we can rule out holy water. I'm assuming, I'm hoping it was bacon. So let's do this here real quick. I want to do this. I want to play a video because, and I really hope you guys watch my brand new video. It was, they effed around and they found out. I think it's called They Found Out. I believe it was called They Found Out. I believe this is my newest song. And it was a Katy Perry song. Instead of I kissed a girl and I liked it, I fucked around and I found out. Let's see here. We got here we go. And we are going to play a little video that I like to call I've done so many videos about Ilhan Omar. So many videos. But I like this one, kind of. It's just
$45,000 I had in 2019. I multiplied
it. Okay, you ready? Let's go. Let's play this bad boy.
Here's a story of a lying lady who was scheming with a shady covenant. All of them were laundering money to Somalia to help their government.
The whole world is looking at Minnesota. And Ilhan?
Yes?
You might want to do a better job at hiding your bank statements.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe because you're worth $30 million?
$30 million? How was that even possible? Yeah, Ilhan. How'd you do that on $174,000 salary? Well, I took the $45,000 I had in 2019 and I multiplied it by 67.
Clearing is fun. Understand? Ilhan Omar's worth $30 million.
Hello, I'm Ilhan Omar. I married my brother. Then I married my campaign consultant. And I paid him $500,000. Love is profitable. Thank you. Come
again. In the shadows of the North Star State, chilling tale unfolds. Minnesota. Once a beacon of Midwestern promise, now gripped by an insidious web of deception. Billions vanishing into the night, stolen from the very programs meant to feed hungry children and aid the vulnerable.
I'll take Betraying America for 200, please. And I love my husband.
Two failed attempts on yours truly's life in 2024 were allegedly linked to rhetoric from this Congresswoman's anti-American speeches. Tim?
Who is Donald Trump? Woo!
Oh, I'm sorry. You were looking for Ilhan Omar.
Oh, so that's why Elon totally wants to date me.
My brother wanted to date me after we got married.
Here comes Ilhan, right down Somalia Lane. With her brother, who's her husband, and a voter list that came by plane. Balance dropping, shotguns hopping, justice for Palestine. 80,000 new arrivals that Obama can't one at a time.
Next, we have Ilhan Omar, a congresswoman allegedly tied to shady dealings, and sympathizing with dangerous radicals. And she married her brother.
Me and my husband will rule America. It will be a dream come true. As president, I decree Sharia law for all. America is now America. Brother marriage is legal. White people will be deported. Hamburgers are banned. Free hijabs. No Zionists. No capitalism. Salam alaikum.
At the heart of it all, Representative Ilhan Omar, voice of Minnesota's 5th District, home to the nation's largest small community. Ties run deep.
We could tell all the undocumented immigrants to marry their brothers.
Isn't marrying your brother like totally illegal or whatever?
Only if you're a Republican. What is this all about?
One of you will lose your primary today. The rest of you will lose your primary next time.
Oh, is this about Fang Fang?
Is this about the Standard Hotel?
Is this about my racist comments?
I'm gonna pick 3 names out of the Make America Great Again box.
Hey, can we hurry this up? Fang Fang's in bed waiting for me.
Yeah, my pasta and hot dogs are getting cold.
This is racist. Why are you only attacking me?
Eric, you will lose your primary next time.
Oh, this isn't fair. Oh, I'm gonna tell my Chinese spy girlfriend about this.
Adam, you'll lose your primary after him.
Me and my imaginary whistleblower, they're gonna make something up about you and take you to court.
Ilhan, you've lost your primary.
This is racist. Firing me because I'm a woman of color. This isn't right. My husband is not going to be happy about this.
Well.
What is it? Did you find something?
As a matter of fact, I did, Ilhan.
What did you
I
find?
found your brain.
Oh, I was wondering what that was. Where is it?
It's in your intestines.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and it looks like it's been down there for quite a long time.
Can you get it out?
Unfortunately, no. Your brain has now fused with your intestines, and I've got no choice but to diagnose you with shit for brains.
Oh, I've got shit for brains.
And unfortunately, that diaper you've been wearing on your head,
Yes.
that was only hiding your condition.
Oh, my brother is going to be so upset. Is it curable?
Shit for brains.
So will I ever be normal again?
Sure, I mean, people have lived long lives with shit for brains.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, look at you. 43 years of shit for brains, and
What
Look
is
at
this
you.
all about? Is my brother okay?
settle down. Your brother's fine, all right? We're just here to find out exactly what it is you do around here.
I only do my brother. I swear.
We want to know what your job title is.
Oh, I am a senior consultant for cloud shape interpretation.
What the hell is that?
I specialize in predicting racist events based on cloud formations.
20 million a year for cloud formations?
You
big
big
dog!
Quality Learning Center is helping our community thrive by keeping things discreet. Your tax dollars are going to important causes, quiet buildings, unanswered phones, and dreams of what could be. We're building a brighter future for
Here
Somalia.
comes Ilhan, right down Somalia Lane. She's turning Minnesota into a brand new Somalia game. Hear those hijabs jingle jangle, what a beautiful sight. So stuff the ballot box and scream racist, cause Ilhan's gonna win tonight.
Ilhan, you wrote some people did something. The correct answer is, you're all going to prison. Lock them up!
Here comes Ilhan, right down Somalia Lane. In 2040, she's your Polish while her husband sips champagne. Peace on earth will come to all if we just open real wide. So say Al-Qaeda and learn the Quran, cause Ilhan's gonna win tonight.
Staged. So staged. It was so staged that Michelle Obama is out there writing a book about it. Literally the most staged thing I've ever seen, ever. I've never seen anything more staged before, ever. I'm not even sure, how to act because, I don't know. It's things like this, and there's some dingbat out there like, oh, Ilhan, are you okay? Oh, Ilhan, I love you. I love you, Ilhan. But yeah, it's definitely one for the record books. I give it that. I give it that. It's. I mean, what do you do? I mean, her team was probably like, okay, how are we going to make this Trump investigate? How are we going to make this winery taco? You know what? We need to make people feel sorry for us, or for her, for Ilhan. Poor Ilhan. Poor Ilhan. Oh, it's got to be rough. It's got to be rough. But you know, it's just it's one of those things to where um, you know, it's. I mean, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? It's like poor thing, poor Ilhan, poor Ilhan. Just all she wants to do is make money. You know, why can't people just leave her alone? I mean, can you listen? Can you imagine being married to your brother and being respected as a politician? I mean, I listen. Come on, seriously. I mean, I don't understand how that's even a thing. Like, I mean, it's hard enough being married to your husband and your wife, let alone being married to, you know, your brother. It's got to be rough. It's got to be rough. But forgive me. I don't know. I mean, let me know in the comments what you think. I mean, you've had to have seen it. And it's working too because everybody's talking about it. You know, so, oh, poor Ilhan. And I'm going to post something right now on Facebook. I'm going to post something right now. I'm going to be like, oh, poor Ilhan. Hold on real quick. I want to see if this works. I said, poor Ilhan, Omar. I hope she's okay. I am praying for you. It's like, and it's so bad that it just might work. It's crazy. Like on Facebook, it's crazy. Like I'll post a picture, and hold on, I gotta take this off here. But I'll post a picture on Facebook, and watch. It's crazy. Like this right here. Like Michelle Obama. I said she is quite possibly the most beautiful woman in American history. It gets 12,000 likes and 9,000 comments. It's crazy. And then I post a picture of Kathy Griffin and said she could possibly be the most beautiful woman in American history. And it gets 8,000 likes and 5,000 comments. And then I post a picture of, you know, Michelle Obama taking a selfie in the men's bathroom. And I said, Trump wishes he was married to a beautiful woman like her. And it gets 23,000 likes and 9.5 thousand comments. And then I post a picture of Hillary Clinton saying, Trump wishes he had a beautiful woman like her. And it gets 15,000 likes and 5,000 comments. It's crazy. It's just crazy. And that's just some of them. Like, there's more. There's so much more. I wish I had that kind of stuff. Oh, and then then I got this FAFO winner of the month. It got 20,000 likes. I wish I had that kind of traffic on YouTube. Where is everybody? Where is everybody? Wait a second. Hold on. Okay. Well, I tell you, I am so thankful for all you guys to keep me motivated, because without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do this kind of stuff. And because, I mean, like, especially you guys that show up to the lives, like you guys build my motivation to keep doing this. And even when I'm like, like tired, I still come up to the studio. Like today, I busted out that video, got it done, working hard. Yay, man. And I sang that song. I sang that for America. You guys want to listen to it? You guys want to listen to it? It's my new video. It's a little cringe because I had to do my voices. It's it's a little cringe. It has its moments. We have to understand. I had to do George's voice. I had to do Alex Pretty's voice, and I had to do Renee's voice. But I got 6.5 thousand views in 8 hours. So
This was exactly what I planned. This was my intention. I was so brave, sign in my hand. Stopping deportation. ICE agents, we don't want you. And I just wanna run you down. That's fine, dude. I'm not mad at you. And now I'm the victim. I fucked around and I found out. Trying to run an ICE agent down. I fucked around just to try it. Now the comments type, you're crying. It felt so bold. I bought my pipe, resisting cops and going night night. We fucked around and we found out. We found out.
Looking back, I was scared and angry. I was trying to protect my friends, but I just made things worse. I floored it toward that ICE officer instead of just driving home to my kids like I should have. Don't use your car as a weapon. Don't escalate. Just go home. That's what I should have done.
I thought I was helping by showing up armed with extra mags, blocking officers, getting physical. But all I did was turn a tense moment deadly. I should have stayed back and protested peacefully like everyone else. No guns, no obstruction, no fighting. When law enforcement is there, keep your distance, stay calm, and don't bring weapons or your fists. I should have taken my own advice. I paid fake money. I was high, and when they tried to cuff me, I fought and resisted. Man, those choices stacked up against me fast, man. I should have stayed calm and complied and dealt with my problems later with real help, Don't use counterfeit cash, man. Don't resist arrest, and don't let drugs cloud your judgment, Cooperate and survive the moment, then fight it in court, I could have been a doctor or an astronaut, but I didn't make good choices.
he didn't make good choices. Raging Patriot, thank you so much for that. Truly appreciate it. Raging Patriot. Suggest for Omar vids, dating game and newlywed game. Not bad. Not a bad idea. Star, how you doing? Oscar Greg, how you doing? Brian Sevenikuda. John, Ellen Pelkey, Lucille, Brian Sevenikuda. Frog is here with Eric Bernard, Ellen Pelkey. Yukon Man is here with Star and 12 of Me 12, Max Meyer. Great. Lucille Griffin is here. Raging Patriot. Great idea. I think I might just do that. Maybe. I don't know. Would anybody watch it? I'm really excited about my new video, though. It got, let me see what it's got. On YouTube, that video has, let me see, hold on. It's got, so on YouTube, it has 6.6 thousand views. And on Facebook, that same exact video has 52,000. How does that work? How does YouTube only have 6,000 and Facebook has 52,000? Something ain't vibing here. Something ain't vibing here, folks. That's okay. It'll be all right. We're gonna be okay. We're living that dream. I definitely want to watch this. I don't know if I showed this last night. It's got 6,000 views. I don't know if I showed this last night, but I definitely want to show it again, in case you guys didn't see it. It's a lie detector test. Tim Walz.
Is this really necessary, guys?
You're damn right it's necessary, you lying sack of shit.
Governor Waltz, or should I say former candidate Waltz.
More like piece of shit, Waltz.
You backed out of the race, but you're not getting away with this.
We're gonna expose your lies, you tampon-loving motherfucker.
The President and I are here to get the truth out.
But I told you the truth.
Shut up, stupid. You didn't tell us the truth. You told us lies.
What's your name?
Timothy James Waltz.
That's a lie and you know it.
Sorry, my name is Little Bitch.
All right, that was an easy one. Now the real stuff. Fraud, Timmy. Have you been cooking the books in Minnesota?
No.
Have you been diverting funds? Rigging elections?
No, Mr. President, everything's clean. There's no fraud here.
The machine says otherwise, Tim.
Yeah, we've got audits, whistleblowers, and proof of the millions you siphoned off.
Did you commit fraud, Tim? Yes or no?
It was just oversight. It wasn't intentional.
Oversights? That's what scumbag Democrats say when they're caught. You're draining Minnesota dry and you know it, you son of a bitch.
Tell me about the cover-up.
What about him?
You buried the evidence, didn't you? Shredded files and silenced your people?
No, I didn't. There's no cover-ups. I'm being as transparent as I can be.
Transparent? We have deleted emails. You coerced your staff, you sick fuck.
Okay, fine. I made some adjustments to protect the team, but nothing criminal, I swear.
You protected your team? You protected yourself, you lying fuck.
Tell me about the riots, Tim.
What about it?
You let Minnesotans burn down the state to distract your fraud, didn't you?
No, I swear. You incited violence as a smokescreen to hide your corruption.
Yeah.
You twisted fuck.
I called in the guard. It was a peaceful protest.
Peaceful? Your city's on fire and you delayed action. Admit it. You encouraged the chaos to bury your scandals.
It wasn't encouragement. I just let it play out. I mean, the media frenzy helped shift the focus, that's all.
Shift the focus? You mean cover your ass? And that Anne Frank comment? Comparing your opponents to Nazis? That was a cheap shot to hide your mess, you lace-curtain motherfucker.
It was just rhetoric. I didn't mean to divide anyone.
Rhetoric? It was deliberate division, Tim. Just like Renee Good running over an ICE officer.
You spun that tragedy to distract from your fraud, didn't you? And then you amplified it in the press to bury your investigation.
That was a horrible accident. I mean, I mourned publicly.
Mourned? More like exploited it. You pushed the narrative to rile up the crowds, and then to cover your criminal tracks. Admit it, Tim.
Okay, we highlighted it to dominate the headlines and kept the fraud off the front page.
And pretty resisted arrest from an ICE officer? Another incident you weaponized.
But it was about justice, not a distraction.
Justice? You don't know what the meaning of justice is, you bitch.
Yeah, you twisted these events to fuel the riots and hide your fraud empire, Tim.
Lives have been ruined and cities burned down, all so you could skate free, you punk bitch.
All right, I did it. All the fraud, embezzling millions. I mean,
what else?
Cover-ups, destroying evidence. I incited the riots by dragging my feet and letting chaos erupt to bury it. I mean, I used Renee Good's incident and Pretty's resistance to amp up the anger to keep everyone from seeing my crime. Even the Anne Frank smear was to divide and conquer. I lied about everything, okay?
I knew it.
Thanks for finally being honest.
Okay, so what happens now? I've come clean. I've dropped out of the race.
Cut you a deal?
Yeah, I mean, technically I'm above the law. I shouldn't have to have any accountability for my crimes.
See, that's the problem right there. No accountability.
So? Can you cut me a deal?
Sure, I'll cut you a deal. Right after you serve your life sentence, you motherfucker.
Cuff them, boys.
No!
That would be another one. That would be another one. I would love to see him get arrested. It's not gonna happen though. Stop. Gosh, I don't know why I even think about it. It's just like it's a pipe dream. Eric Bernard, Os Greg, Fark, how are you? Frog, Kevin White, Lucille, Raging Patriot, Brian Semikuda, Ellen Pelkey, Surviving Behind Liberal Lines. Os Greg, Kevin White, Anonymous One, Yukon Man, quality, not quantity. Noted. I apologize for my crappy videos. I'm sorry. I try my best, but I'm very sorry. Thank you for giving it to me straight, though, Yukon Man. I always appreciate your honesty. You are very much respected, and I thank you, sir. Brian Semikuda is here with Anit. I hope you feel better, Anit. Hopefully everything's okay. And Raging Patriot, thank you so much for that. Truly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Jeffrey Smith and Star is here. Great to see you, Star. Jeffrey Smith. Yukon Man. John is here. Max Meyer. So this is obviously, listen, I'm just, it's a little too coincidental. Hold on here real quick. I gotta write down an idea for a video. Hold on. Okay, listen. If I don't do this now, I'm gonna forget. Hold on. Damn it, I just forgot. Hang on. Hold on. I got it. Okay, done. So isn't it coincidental that George Floyd, okay, that all took place in Minneapolis, Minnesota? Makes you go, like if Arsenio Hall was still here, like, like it's just like, I don't know. This is a huge distraction, and with the Renee and the pretty Alex Pretty and Renee Good, and it's just the Ilhan Omar, but nothing is being done though. And here's the thing: the fraud in Minnesota has been relevant for many years. Like Nick Shirley, the only reason he's looking like this amazing patriot on this pedestal is because Elon Musk shared his video. And this is what really bothers me, is that so many other people have done investigative reporting on Minnesota's fraud, and nothing ever became of it because nobody ever shared it. None of the big accounts shared those stories. So why now? If they've known about it for years, I mean, we're talking years, not just like a year or two, years, like lots of years. Ilhan Omar. You know what? I haven't done a Family Feud game or a Jeopardy game in a while, and I feel like I want to do that. I think I'm going to do a Family Feud game, Minnesota, with Jacob Frey, Amy, whatever the hell her last name is, Tim Waltz, Ilhan Omar, and somebody else. I think I'm going to do that tomorrow. Oh my gosh, the Game of Trumps. The Game of Trumps. I want to make sure. Okay. Game over. I've done Wheel of Fortune. I've done Jeopardy. I've done Family Feud. I've even done The Price is Right. Look at this. You remember Chaz? Listen to this. This is crazy. Okay, let me look. Okay, I think so many people forgot about Chaz.
Good morning and welcome to Chaz, where all your dreams.
Okay. So, when was this video? When did I do this video? June 12th, 2020. Okay. So this was done in June 12th, 2020. Now, this is what they're trying to do in Minneapolis now. They're trying to make another Chaz. They've already done this scene. Why are they doing it again? Why don't they come up with something new? Seriously, like, why do you want to just keep remaking the same exact thing? But does anybody remember this, Chaz? Remember?
Good morning and welcome to Chaz, where all your dreams can come true. Hey, anybody out there got some food?
Hey, anybody thirsty? I got a bag of Sprite for sale.
Anybody want to buy a bag of air? Who want to buy some toilet paper?
Anybody want a bag of Sprite?
Anybody want to buy a bag of air? Toilet paper by the square. I'm so hungry, I just ate a bag of sand.
Chaz, come enjoy the block party of expression. We're having a glorious time. Don't be listening to the man, y'all. You done lost your mind. Some crazy ass going on up in here. Come and enjoy the freedom of Chaz. No border walls, no police, and no guns.
Chaz is my kind of place. No police, no guns, no border walls. I'm home.
This place is getting crazy. Let's get some border walls set up.
Hey, since there's no police, we should get some guns too.
Yeah,
let's get some guns. Does anybody want to buy some toilet paper?
Hey, take a poop.
I'm hungry. Somebody feed me.
Oh my gosh, y'all! I just love Chaz! For your next vacation, come to Chaz!
Whatever y'all do not come to Chaz. It's like Lord of the Flies up in here.
All right, so I lost a lot of people, and I'm sorry if I've been really boring. I apologize. I didn't mean to be boring. I'm sorry. Greg, thank you so much for that. Truly appreciate it. And I completely agree with you. Can you imagine what life would be right now if Kamala won? I mean, I lost a lot of people here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so boring. I'm sorry. I apologize for being so boring. Maybe I should start begging for money again. You know what? Let's do this. I want to do this here. Hold on. I would really like to see it happen. I'd really like to see it happen. I don't think it's going to happen, though. There's no way it's going to happen. Ilhan Omar. So here's the thing. Here's the reality of it. Why a lot of people ask, like, how come she hasn't been deported yet? Why, blah, 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 whatever. Because Ilhan Omar is an important piece on the chessboard. Okay. And the reason she's an important piece on the chessboard is because she brings attention. She brings attention. They need her because if you were to see Congress and the Senate, right, they only put in place in the front lines the people who draw attention, like Maxine Waters, Elizabeth Warren, Bernie Sanders, Chuck Schumer, Nancy Pelosi, AOC, Ilhan. They only put people in the front lines who draw a crowd. The people who actually work at Congress and the Senate are in the back, and they're not interesting. They're just, they're just in the back doing jobs and doing work. So, Yukon Man, thank you for being here. Us, Greg, Brian, Brandon, Bill Meyer, and Jeffrey with John Castaneda. Thank you for being here. Star and Us, Greg, and Frog and Brian and Anonymous and 12 of Me 12. Anthony, Kevin White is here. Kevin White. It's crazy. It's very, very crazy. It's crazy. It's just crazy. So if you guys want to know about Ilhan Omar, I wrote a song about it. Like to hear it? Here you go.
Here comes Ilhan, right down Somalia Lane. With a brother who's her husband, and a voter list that came by plane. Ballots dropping, charges hopping, justice for Palestine. 80,000 new arrivals that Obama sent one at a time. Here comes Ilhan, right down Somalia Lane. She's turning Minnesota into a brand new Somalia game. Hear those hijabs jingle jangle, what a beautiful sight. So stuff the ballot box and scream racist, cause Ilhan's gonna win tonight. Here comes Ilhan, right down Somalia Lane. She doesn't need a single American when the Klan can't run the game. Ice race coming, Somalia's running, and Sharia law is alright. So let's give thanks to Barack Hussein, cause Ilhan's gonna win tonight. Here comes Ilhan, right down Somalia Lane. In 2040, she's your POTUS while her husband sips champagne. Peace on earth will come to all if we just open real wide. So say Al-Qaeda and learn the Quran, cause Ilhan's gonna win tonight. Cause Ilhan's gonna win.
So I want to prepare everybody for what's going to happen here in the future. Okay. This is, and I've been right a lot. And it's not because, I'm this educated scholar with, all these credentials and certificates and whatnot. It's because I have a magic ball. I have a crystal ball that I inherited from the Wicked Witch of the East. And this magic ball shows me the future. And I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Okay. Ilhan Omar will not be deported. She will not be held on any charges. She will not be arrested, and she will not be taken out of Congress. Why, you might ask? Well, because they're not going to find anything. Because there's nothing to find. Now, do I believe there's something to find? Yes, I do. I believe there's a lot to find. But if you go to Google, if you go to ChatGPT, if you go to Grok, if you go to any site and look up anything about Ilhan Omar, everything is just alleged. Nothing is factual. It's all alleged. Everything. From the winery to her brother, everything. The fraud, the lies, it's all alleged. Nothing is actually considered true. Now, do I think it's BS? Yeah, it is. Because, it is what it is. But in all actuality, people who get into politics never see a jail cell. And they never, ever see an empty bank account. You'd have to understand something. While us peasants suffer, while we're homeless or jobless, no money in the bank, no food in the refrigerator, don't even have enough money for gas to get your kids to school, can't even clothe your kids. Congress and the Senate, they could shut down. Like the whole entire government was shut down completely. And we'll all pay the price for it. But they all still get paid. They all still get paid $174,000 plus their kickbacks. Why is that? And why are they making $174,000 a year? That's a lot of money for people that don't do anything. I mean, what do they do exactly? They raise taxes, they do podcasts, they create division, they create distractions, they create racism, they create all these horrible situations, and they put on these drama shows, these theatrics, they scream, they yell, they promise, they say things, but they never do anything. There's never anything that they do. There's never any action. It's just all one big poof and nothing. Like they'll lead you all the way to the water and then drain all the whole entire waterbed. They'll lead you all the way to the lake and drain it. And then you never see anything after that. And then months later or a couple of years later, they'll bring you back to that same very lake that was drained, and they'll put a whole bunch more water in it, and then they'll draw you to it again, and then they'll just drain it one more time. Everything is all just one big horrible foreplay, and we're just left here with the blues, painful blues, because in all actuality, us people, us peasants, us little weirdos, we deserve some accountability or justice, but then we have to sit there and say to ourselves, okay, well, wait a minute. This is what they want us to know. They want us to know this. Why do they want us to know? Because seriously, I mean, how would we know? They could just refuse to tell us. I mean, they're so good at that. Nancy Pelosi, you walk up to Nancy Pelosi with a legitimate question about Paul or her stock trading or anything like that, and she doesn't answer. She doesn't say a word. She only answers pre-approved questions like, hey, Nancy, what kind of ice cream do you like? Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl this year? Oh, she's all over that. But as soon as you ask her anything that's legitimate that would affect the United States of America, she's quiet. Her dentures like just stuck together and she can't say a word. Same with Chuck Schumer. Same with Maxine Waters. Same with AOC. Not a word. I don't know if you guys saw Jerry Nadler's recent little guy looks like the penguin waddling down the Congress halls. You know, it's embarrassing. Won't answer a single question. And this is the same guy who said that he didn't even know what Antifa was. Says Antifa sounds made up. This is a congressman. Pooping his pants on live television. UConn man, produce paperwork. That's it. Boom. There we go. Show us something. Show us something. But nothing's going to happen. And I guarantee you, Ilhan, Omar, AOC, all those guys are going to be around forever. I called it. Everybody thinks AOC is going to be, blah, 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 this and blah, 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 that. No, AOC will soon be the Speaker of the House. And if you think I'm joking, record this right now and play it back in about 3 or 4 years, maybe 5. She'll be a senator. I promise you this. Oh, no. They'll never. Kamala Harris was a senator. Think about that for a moment. If these people want particular people in a particular spot, they're going to put them there. We have no say-so. You really, truly believe we have a say-so? This is the Academy Awards, folks. We have no say-so. They pick who they want. Kamala Harris was a senator. Did I say that correctly? Senator. Senator. A senator. Chuck Schumer can't even cook meat, and he's married to the most beautiful woman in the world. He's a senator. Chuck Schumer is a senator for a long time, too. Adam Schiff lied, completely lied to the United States of America, okay? And you know what he was rewarded with? Huh? A promotion. He was rewarded with a promotion. You know, I know you lied to Congress, Adam, and then said that you were just being sarcastic, but you know what we're going to do? Instead of firing you, we're going to give you a raise because you deserved it, buddy. LR, thank you so much for being here. LR. Greg, Comet Moon, Anonymous. Greater stuff. Eric Bernard is here. Prayers to Eric. He's been in the hospital for a little while, and just want to let you know I'm thinking about you, buddy. So hopefully all is well. I know, well, that's a horrible thing to say. I'm gonna pray for you, buddy. All right, and I hope everybody does too. So, Lucille, thank you very much for letting me know. Tell your son I said hello. 12 of me, 12 is here. Raging Patriot, Greg, UConn Man, LR, John Cassidy, and Natasha. Brian 70 Kuda. TX Sherlock, 100% staged. Star is here with John Castaneda. Drive safe, Lucille's son from UConn, man. Raging Pedro says, imagine starting a new company and you can only employ politicians from our government. Crockett, Sandy Cortez, Ilhan, Omar, Swalwell, Schiff, Jeffries. Kevin White, great to see you. There's another one, too. Eric Swalwell. Eric freaking Swalwell. Still employed. Liz Cheney, Adam Kinzinger, and the fire alarm guy. They're gone. That's all we could hope for. Don't hear too much from those guys anymore either. You don't hear too much from Adam Kinzinger. You don't hear too much from Liz Cheney. Liz Cheney was rich. Rich. She made lots and lots of money. Adam Kinzinger's out. You don't hear too much from him anymore. You know, What are you going to do? You know, it's just here we are. Here we are. We're at a point in American history where it's the same thing every single day. Just different actors, same story, different actors, same outcome, and no accountability whatsoever. Just theatrics, drama, and political theater. Distractions, I mean, you know, grasp onto the Minnesota thing for as long as you possibly can, because that ship it's going to be sailed here very, very soon. And we're going to be on to something else here very, very quickly. And you won't even be able to talk about Minnesota anymore because it won't be trending. It won't be in the algorithm anymore. Nobody will be able to talk. You could have the most informative post in the world about Minnesota, buried. Because we've moved on. We're on to something else. We're going to talk about California again. I guess we're going to go back to California and talk about California again. Gavin Newsom's been out of the spotlight for a little bit. We got to get him back in the spotlight, take the edge off of Ilhan and Tim Walz, and then we'll all just kind of forget about Tim Walz and Ilhan and Minnesota, and then we'll concentrate on California, and then we'll go back to New York, and then we'll talk about Texas, you know. And we got to give Jasmine Crockett some airtime too, you know what I mean? We got to go through all of them, then we'll go back to AOC, and then we have to get back to Zoran. We have to get back to Zoran. But let me ask you this. What is the main thing that always happens when we're shuffled around these distractions? What is the one thing that always happens? What is the end result of every single distractions that we're led to? Every distraction has the same thing in common. It all has the same thing in common. Nothing happens. No accountability. Here's the difference. The buildup is the best part. The buildup. The buildup is the peas and carrots. Even though that's a disgusting description, because peas are disgusting. The buildup, it's like a Tyson fight. The buildup is you can't wait. You're oh my gosh, I can't wait. Oh my god, and then that was it. All right, gotta go home now. All the time that we've invested in getting angry and upset and hoping and praying that something happens, and then in the end, nothing. Butkus. Nothing. Not a damn thing that's going to happen. Ilhan Omar will not be charged. She will not be deported. She won't be fired. If anything, she's going to get a raise from this. Tim Walz, same thing. He may have stepped down as governor, but, look at Cuomo. Look at Cuomo. Cuomo stepped down. He was just recently running for mayor. He never went. How many hot dogs can you fit in your mouth? Yeah, saucy. You know how many videos I did about Cuomo? But that's all forgotten now. Nothing ever happened. Elizabeth Warren lied about her. I mean, seriously, that's pretty bad. Eric Swalwell slept with a spy. Adam Schiff lied to, in a hearing, which is against the law, and he, did a whole bunch of other bad stuff. Come on, guys, let's not forget Maxine Waters and Kamala Harris and AOC and Nancy Pelosi. All these people pushing for violence. And let's not forget President Trump twice. One was pretty scary. They tried to take him out. And these Democrats, they're like just sitting there waiting, like, oh, how long do we have to feel sorry for Trump? I mean, come on, let's be realistic here. And you barely even see that anymore. Like a president They try to take a president out. And these Democrats have the audacity. How quickly we forget. How quickly. But, like I said, that's the internet. It won't let you remember. And then it's going to pull the Mandela effect on us. Like, what are you talking about? Trump was never, there was never an attempted assassination on Trump. What are you talking about? That never happened. Ben Ramler, you did not miss a stream. There was nothing. You know how many videos I did about Eric Adams? I think I did 5. Roger Stone shared it. Sal. Nothing ever happened. Nothing ever happens. Politicians are above the law. Plain and simple. Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, nothing is going to happen to them. Nancy Pelosi, Obama, none of them are going to face any kind of accountability. It's just the way it is. Something we have to live with. The only people that are benefiting from this are the people running these headlines. Breaking news. The hammer's dropping. Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton are going to jail. Not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. Nothing is going to happen. You know what is going to happen? We're going to play the goodnight song because I have talked way too much tonight, guys. And I am very sorry for being boring tonight. I had so much. I just needed to vent. And I'm sorry. I'm going to try to be more interesting, guys. I'm taking self-help classes. I just can't do it. There's something about me, man. Okay. Nobody cares, Trump. Obama, you're an asshole. Lies and racism your whole life. I hope everybody's still here. Texas Red. I don't know what that question is. I don't know. Greater stuff. This. Hold on. I gotta know what this means. This is outrageous. Where does he think he is? A church? I don't know what that means. I gotta go through the comments now. Damn it. Tony Jazz. Are we live? Are we live? All right, guys. I'm going to play the goodnight song. I do want to thank everybody for being here. I truly appreciate all you guys. I'm still raising money. I'm just not begging anymore because I feel uncomfortable. So if you guys want to go over to my GoFundMe account, feel free. But I'm not going to beg anymore. I won't allow myself to do it anymore. But thank you guys for being here. I truly appreciate every last one of you. Couldn't do this without you guys. This wouldn't be possible. So, yeah, where is Tammy? Raging Patriot, have a great night. Kevin, have a great night. Captain Spaulding, great to see you here. Have a great night. Raging Patriot, once again, thank you. Jackie Moore, have a great night. John Castaneda, as always, thank you for being here. Have a great night. Brian Simony Kuda, have a great night. Eric Bernard, praying for you, buddy. Have a great night, my friend. Comet Moon, have a great night. Anonymous One, Ben Ramler, Os Greg, have a great night. Chris Mathers as the Beaver, have a great night. White Lotus, have a great night. Os Greg, have a great night, my friend. Texas Red, have a great night. Greater Stoof, have a great night. Kevin White, have a great night. Yukon Man, have a great night. Thank you for being there, buddy. 12 of me, 12, have a great night. Star, have a great night. Tammy, if you're out there, have a great night. And it Poison, if you're out there, have a great night. Eric Bernard, once again, have a great night. LR, great to see you tonight. Have a great night. LR, Natasha, have a great night. And Brandon Bill Meyer, have a great night. Tex Sherlock, have a great night. TX Sherlock. Ellen Pelkey, have a great night. Os Greg, thank you so much for that too, by the way. Let me reply to that real quick. Oh, wait, I can't. It won't allow me to. Thank you very much for that, Os Greg. I truly appreciate it. Anthony Galt, have a great night. Kevin White, have a great night. And that's all it's showing me. All right. Well, that's it. Abhijit. That's all, folks. Let's play the goodnight song.
Cheers, Trump. Obama, you're an asshole. Lies and racism your whole life. Your legacy is pathetic, and a man calls himself your wife. Bartender, can I get a drink? Yes, you're an A-S-S-H-O-L-E, and don't you try to blame it on me. You deserve all the credit. You're an asshole tonight. You were an asshole yesterday. You're an asshole tonight. And I got a feeling you'll be an asshole the rest of your life.
That's true. He will be an asshole the rest of his life. Guys, I love you and I appreciate you. And I'm very, very thankful and appreciative of all of you. Have a wonderful night. Have wonderful dreams. Have a wonderful day. And I will see you all tomorrow at the same time. And just remember, you guys are off during the weekend. So try not to miss the lives during the weekdays, because I will not be doing lives on the weekends anymore. Five lives a week, Monday through Friday. So you guys have weekends off. But I need you here during the week. It's mandatory overtime. Love you guys. Thank you all so much for being here. Have a wonderful night. And until we meet again. Good night, patients.